Did you just grab one? Or?
I just grabbed the one that was right there.
What have you been using the whole time? Okay,
I literally, whatever's in front of me, I'll use.
He's used it a couple times. I'm red, he's purple.
Yeah.
This was written on a scratch piece of parchment that Wendell found at the end of the last episode. And it's called A Poem of Loneliness by Chris Wendell.
Yeah.
I thought that they had saved my life, but now they claim they're filled with strife. Shall we ere bond? Perhaps we'll see. Dear Oprah, Carla, and Chauncey. We walked as far as my feet would carry, but my sense of strength it did not tarry. As I assumed position fetal, brave Jocko breathed away a beetle. We traversed toward sword break and twinged, but now we find it slightly singed. Will we the dragon's gauntlet hurl? Will Wendell get to kiss a girl? No need though to hide your daughter. Wendell now carries burn ward water. Grab your butts and grab your dentures. Here come Lil Jocko's wacky adventures.
Amen. Amen. Yes, thank you. Okay, so you guys are in Swordbreak right now, and you have been talking to the people about all the burnt stuff. Everything's all burnt. There's burnt people. Some people are hanging out with burn victims. Chauncey just went over and kind of checked out the house of Molog, which is the guy he's been tracking, and found like a little bit of a burnt map that leads to up north. And yeah, what do you guys do? What are you guys doing?
I don't remember where I am.
You are in the burn ward.
Oh, I got there? Okay.
I believe so.
I'm still carrying water back and forth.
If you guys want, if you don't want to pick up right from where you are, maybe some time passed and you're headed out already or something, or...
I'm like kind of walking back to meet up with everyone. I'm looking at the map and I'm going, fuck!
How about I'm at the burn ward?
Yeah,
and,
you're there.
Yeah, and I'm drinking some of the water I just brought back and I'm taking a breather. Because I did it for maybe like 2 hours and that was pretty hard for him.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm walking to the burn... I want to be going to the burn ward where Wendell is.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So, what's everyone doing?
Can I fit in the water? Like what he's carrying the water in? Can I
bucket?
fit in it? Can I, or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think you asked that last time.
Just to be clear.
This is a bucket.
Yeah, I forgot how wide I am.
Am I at the burn ward where Wendell is?
Yeah.
Hey, Wendell.
Yes?
Hey, do you recognize this map? Like, it's kind of burnt, but if I hold it up to this other map, it kind of makes sense, but I figured...
Oh, yes, of course. That's the northern country. That goes straight to Noman.
Noman, eh?
Gosh.
Isn't that... Well, but you're from Jabonia? But you were heading to Noman? What is Noman in relation to you again?
So the Langorian goblet belonged to my uncle and my father, and they inherited their parents' things after they had died, and everyone got split up exactly evenly except for the Langorian goblet. My uncle lives in Noman. He played the prank on my father. Any of this ringing a bell?
Chauncey immediately regrets asking Wendell to refresh his memory. He says, oh, yeah, that's right. Well, it looks like I might have some stock in Noman myself now.
Ooh. Well, then we must have an adventure. Yeah, I can recreate the rest of the map for you very easily. I am well traversed in geography and many map-making adventures.
I said... Wendell seems very earnest and slightly sane in a way that Lil Jocko has never struck me. So I agree to let him help me out, and I'm like, okay, Wendell. I said, all right, that'd be great.
Thank you. I will not let you down. And I start really vigorously shaking his hand.
I was like, please don't read too deep into this.
I won't.
I totally do.
I won't, friend.
Okay.
Well, we got to get the rest of the team. Do you want to start? So let's just define the roles. So you want me to be your guide?
Oh, no.
More like my cartographer. I think is a better.
Fair enough. I can draw. Do you want me to draw the rest of the map for you, or?
Yeah, that's what I just asked you to do. That was the idea.
Okay, I can do a pretty good map in probably about half an hour if you want to gather.
That's great.
Do you have any paper?
I have these I still have some bandages.
I walk over and I give you 1 sheet of parchment.
Oh, good. I had 10 sheets yesterday. Someone needed to use them to certify. And I had a notebook.
I say, yeah, Beatles, man.
Yeah, the Beatles got it. So, yes, if you give me half an hour, I think I can fully recreate this.
Yeah,
Sure.
he says half an hour and he starts working on the map, but Wendell realizes immediately that this is going to take like days to like really
Hey, give me 2 hours.
like really figure it out. But just by looking at it, you can tell that the pieces of the edge of the map kind of line up just in this area somewhere with your map, which has his map has the rest of
Can I know that
kingdom.
to do a really good one would take days, but I just kind of fudge it?
Yeah.
Okay. like give or take here and there.
Mm-hmm.
So as I walk away, I decide that I don't really dislike Wendell. However, I have decided that he is a huge dork, and I'm going to play a prank on him.
So I'm earnestly like hunched over myself, trying to do a fine job.
City's still in
Want some
ruins.
paper? Do you want to draw something? Or
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So city's still in ruins, right?
Yes.
Are there
Yes,
are there lots of dead bodies around me?
The heck?
Oh,
Ooh.
They're taped together, but there's
2 in 1.
There's
What a novel
nothing on
idea.
them.
2 in a row of your favorite show.
Well,
It's got to
so-
be a double take.
What are you doing?
So are there like a lot of dead bodies around me and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Okay, I act like I'm helping take one away, but really I'm going to use it for my prank.
Where do you take it from?
I just find it on the ground. I'm like, oh man, this is so bad. I say it very loudly. So people can hear and they'll think I'm helping. So I seem really concerned.
Yeah.
But, like, can I get a small map of, like, could you do, like, another setup for the town the way you did with,
No, we'll just make it up.
Okay.
We'll just.
Alright.
Well, what are you looking
So
for?
I'm like,
what are you
right-
trying to do?
I'm like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I'm going to go behind a corner from where Wendell is,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to call his name over, and then I'm going to hold the dead body out and
Like-
scream really loud.
Like just outside of like the burn ward or something, or
Yeah,
'cause that's where he is. Or did you guys like exit there? Are you standing out outside?
I think we're
or
outside of
something?
it. Right?
It's safe to say you find a corner that you
Yeah.
can do this at, and what do you say to call him?
Well, what I do is I prop up the body, like up against around the corner,
Yeah.
and Wendell's a lot slower than me, right?
Yes.
What's your speed? What's your?
Well, he's just. What are you doing
Oh,
right
we're
now?
the same.
I'm like hunched over.
He's writing,
like
so he's
drawing.
not.
I'm
It doesn't
focused.
matter how quick he is.
So I say, Wendell, quick, take a break from making that map and come check this out. And I
Okay,
jump behind
Chauncey.
the corner, and as he's turning the corner, I put out the dead body and I scream really, really loud and I shake it.
Can I roll to see if Wendell like wets himself?
Roll for Constitution.
Okay, that's 12. Plus 4, 16.
You hold it in.
He wants to pee.
If you decide you want to, you can do that.
I think I do, but I'm able to hide it like I didn't. And I say like, ha! That didn't make me wet myself.
I laugh. Did anyone else see me do that?
Can Jocko see it?
Are they laughing?
I saw you.
Yeah.
I saw from afar and I'm like,
Afterwards, I go for a high five. I'm trying to be on the cool side of this.
I pull one of these.
What are you doing? So what are you guys doing now?
Like he wasn't the butt of that. Yeah, I was a part of it.
A joke needs two people. The Joker and the jokes did.
I say, they didn't teach you a lot of comedy in your ivory castle there.
It was a lot of comedy studies, but it wasn't comedy application.
I say, okay, we've had our fun. Go back to drawing your map.
Oh yes.
So what are you guys doing?
I'm wondering where Lil Jocko is.
Yeah, what's
I've
Lil
just
Jocko
been
doing?
silent, just like.
That's scary.
That's a first.
Because that's the
Just,
most
like,
Jocko
stare-
thing I've seen Chauncey do. And I'm,
He's just been like
Just like-
staring at the dead bodies, silent.
what is Jocko doing?
What's anyone doing? You guys are hanging out in a
he's-
burnt town. People are dealing with their stuff.
Do we see anyone walking around? Like, everyone's just trying to clean up the mess?
Yeah, there's like some like guardsmen clean up mess.
Like, so I go up to them, like, did you guys actually see the dragon?
Yeah, definitely.
What color was it?
Black. It's a big black dragon.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Wendell says that like a joke.
But I say, so what did you do when it was attacking? I mean,
we did our best. We gathered up all the guards who were attacking it, and
like, have you guys
dragons
had?
are tough. Yeah, some
Yeah.
people died.
I mean, do you guys? This happen often here?
No,
When's
it's
the last
never
time?
happened before.
Ever?
Not in my time.
Do you know what would have like moved a dragon to do this to this town? That
I honestly don't know much about dragons.
do you know much about Mogul? Or what's his name? Molog.
Molag.
You know much about Molog?
Yeah, he lives here. I mean, I don't know too much about him. He's pretty quiet. He just kind of hangs out. He comes and goes a lot. But other than that,
I see.
sorry,
Does he have any friends here in town?
not here in town. No.
Not here in town, or not here in town alive?
Well, what? Excuse me.
Well, I mean, a bunch of people died because of the dragon.
I don't know if he had any friends here, or like he just really keeps to himself.
Is he like a nerd or something?
What?
A dork? Is he a lonely person?
I suppose.
I feel kind of sad for Molag, but not that sad because the whole parent murder thing. I say, okay, well, yeah, thanks for the fill-in. We're actually looking for him. You have no idea where he goes when he leaves town?
No, he's quite secretive. He
Mm.
just comes and goes, and he doesn't really talk to anyone. And
Does he know that his house here burned down?
we didn't see him today, so
I see.
we don't know. He hasn't been here since.
I see. So are there like any shops that you know of that survived the attack?
No, everything is burnt.
Didn't I eat like a burnt fruit?
Yeah.
Or something?
Or you
Like, wow.
grabbed
What was
some. I
that?
think you took some. I don't
Oh,
know.
no, yeah.
How close am I to like Carla and Oprah?
What were you guys doing?
I watched the prank happen by
Yeah, I'm just riding around on horseback.
You're close to Carla, but not Oprah.
I said, Carla, we need to go get Oprah to discuss our next course of action.
Okie dokie.
So everyone groups up,
Well,
or just Oprah and Carla and Justin group up?
Chauncey.
Oh yeah. No, Justin, you're there.
This is like a Jumanji.
That was actually the premise of the 1980s Dungeons and Dragons cartoons.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was like Jumanji, the kids got sucked into the game.
Oh, man.
Nice. I need
Um,
to see those.
but so
Let's make a plan.
yeah, I'm trying to have a powwow. With,
Oh, you just want? I've recreated the map.
is it? Let me
We'll
see.
be right there.
We'll be right there.
You want to see it? You
Can I
want-
color it?
Sure.
Don't let him do that.
I guess.
Is everything
Yeah.
black?
After they look at it.
Like, remember, mountains are blue, gardens are green.
Okay.
Cover the thing with an illustrious sheen.
So do we catch up with Oprah?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I get Carl and Oprah. I'm like, guys, this town's really depressing. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
Everyone's all sad or dead. So I think, I've got a good lead that we've got to go to Noman, because that is where Molog, the guy who is somehow involved in my parents' murder, could be residing. And also, I guess Wendell has some stuff he's got to do there too. So, do you want to head there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How far away is it
idea.
again?
I don't know. Wendell drew up a map. So
Do you think he did it half-heartedly?
I don't know. I mean, he's a prince, so that means he's at least educated somewhat. Most likely. But,
do you want to show that, or do you want to?
Let's go back and check it out. Let's see how. I
mean, you can you see them talking.
Let's see how accurate it is. Really,
I've decided to let them have some space. I felt it out. I know how I'm coming across.
Let's go take a look, because I mean, as of right now, we don't really have any better options for maps.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey, Wendell.
Okay, so I finished drawing the map, and so it looks something like this. Now, no one in this region of the kingdom has been up to this northern part for a long time. This is recreated from memory. Truthfully, I don't know what's in this region right here. But when I was a child and I'd go up there, I remember stopping at a restaurant called Le Petit Déjeuner right before Noman, about 2 days' journey. So that's right about here. With much more time, I can make a more detailed map. If I talk to some people, maybe I can figure out what some of these areas are.
Is the restaurant 2 days away from Noman, or is it 2 days away from here?
Oh, 2 days away from Noman.
What kind of is it? I mean, is it good?
It's a lot of elven cuisine. So
what's wrong with elven cuisine?
Nothing. But I mean, it costs a lot of money. We all have to pretend it's good.
Does elves love money so much?
No, it just.
What you said was
small
problematic,
portions
and
or
you
big
need to
portions?
apologize.
I am sorry.
Okay.
But I'm saying maybe you've just had a lot of half-elven cuisine. That would be a lot cheaper.
Are you saying my family's poor? I pull out my dagger.
Hey!
My family's rich.
You know what? You pulled a dagger on a prince. I said some bad things. Let's hug.
I don't really stab him with a knife, but I give him like a little jab with it. Like, not enough to break the skin, but enough for him to be like, ow!
I think that's enough to break Wendell's skin.
Yeah. 8 HP.
Yeah, I give him like a little nudge with it.
Yeah, you do that, does 1 damage. it like cuts open and starts bleeding.
Like, yeah, good one!
Wendell, you really are a weakling.
But I can always back it up. Now, everyone, I think our best course of action would be to go from Swordbreak through to the Ivory Isles and then straight up to Noman from there. That way we avoid the Great Forest for as much as possible. We can go through the mountains a little bit, and that'll get us straight there.
Say, I'm a natural explorer in forest.
Let's call the whole thing off. No, I'm just saying, the forest looks dangerous. The Ivory Isles, they're a wonderful place. It's a beachside resort. We're all getting something new, and then we go right up to the Nomans.
Oh, I want to go.
But of course we'll go there after we slay the dragon and help the people of Swordbreak.
I don't think we should help them. I think we should move on.
Yeah, we should get out of here.
Why do we need to leave?
The dragon's gone.
Yeah, well,
it's just a bunch of people.
No one knows. We've asked. No one knows where it's at.
If we run into the dragon, we'll take care of it. But I think we need to just.
Also, I suspect this was an arson, but let's get out of here anyway.
Why do you suspect it's an arson?
Just a hunch.
How could an arsonist destroy an entire town?
Oprah has spoken.
Firefly.
Yeah, the town's not that big.
I do not believe it.
What if it was an illusion? You're involved.
Oh, you want this map? We get rid of the dragon and we help the people of Swordbreak.
I love that.
I look at Carla and go like, I am like more than willing to leave Wendell's whiny little ass.
That's so good.
I've destroyed your other map too.
Oh,
we help the people of Swordbreak. Or else you don't know where you're going.
Oh.
This whole entire town's burned
I
out.
put my hand on my scimitar. I look at Wendell. I just kind of dead eye him for a moment.
You have all done nothing.
I look around. Are there any guards doing here?
Yeah.
I go, okay, Wendell. We'll help you find the dragon.
Great.
But first, this gentleman in the back of the burn ward, I saw earlier. He looks like he could really use your help. And you've inspired me to be a more helpful person. Let's go ahead. Will you help me help this man, Wendell?
I'm naive, but I'm not stupid, Chauncey. Guards!
two guards who are like working on something, look up and come over to you.
Are you familiar of King Dander of Jabonia?
Yeah, we are.
Keep an eye on this man.
Are you aware that the king recently disgraced an heir? And he made him leave in shame? Guards?
The guards just start looking confused with two people yelling at them. Like, alright, just calm down, guys. Lots happened today. We got a lot to do.
So you're right. I'm so sorry to bother you. You gentlemen just go about your business.
Guards,
have a gold coin each for your hard work.
Guards, have 10 gold pieces each. And restrain this man.
I say, I've done nothing wrong, and you have plenty of peers who did not receive gold watching you right now.
Yeah, they don't take the gold, and they just give you strange looks and kind of like turn around and start walking away.
I'll restrain him.
Okay, look, we just said some things we both don't mean. Apparently neither of our words are very strong there. But I am dead serious about the map.
Yeah, no kidding. You just tore up our only map.
We help these people.
Okay, how do you suggest that we help them?
We've asked 2 people what happened.
Yeah, that's
all of them?
That's one more than I think we needed to.
How many people are in the burn ward that are alive?
And conscious.
6 or so.
We ask
2 or 3 are conscious.
We ask every single person in this burn ward who is conscious if they know anything else. If we do that, and we have no leads, then we can proceed to the next town. But
So we're not helping at all. That's not help.
Yeah.
We're finding out where the dragon is.
But we're not helping them.
I say,
okay, we can help them too. I just spent 2 hours carrying water back and forth. Does anyone have healing magic?
No, I don't want to.
Oh, I do.
I mean, I do. Here, I'm Wendell. I'm sure you can appreciate that you're a newcomer to this group. We need to talk this over because you just showed a very violent outrage when you didn't get exactly what you want. And that causes concern for us.
Aren't you supposed to be a ranger? Aren't you supposed to be noble?
I'm actually a mercenary.
Then I have no respect for you. If you're not good enough, if you're not a ranger and noble and pure and willing to do the right thing all the time.
I helped a kid in the other town get a girlfriend.
What was his name?
It was
Gildemel.
Gildemel. It was Gildemel.
Thank you, Oprah.
How could I forget Gildemel and Catherine?
But you'll never help these people? You'll let them go?
I didn't say never. Wendell, give us a moment to talk. So I pull Oprah and Carla and Jocko to the side. They say, okay, so here's the plan. We've got a lot of bandages. We could just bandage up Wendell and make him look like a burn victim and leave. I said, what are we doing about this? He really did just have a super violent outburst, and that concerns me.
I thought I was the wild card of the group.
Okay, look, I think we need to decide what the priorities are. If he wants to, maybe we need to find the compromise that we talk to the 3 people in the burn ward, ask them, and then we'll move on if we don't find out anything. And then we don't stop and try and save all of them. We'll just talk to them and then we'll leave.
Yeah, I don't think I agree. I think we're kind of enabling this behavior if we do that.
You're right. I mean, today it's helping these people. What's it going to be tomorrow?
Cleaning his poop off his butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, little Jocko. That's probably what the next logical step is.
Okay, well, what do you think we should do then?
I don't know. I think we could kind of tell them that we do plenty of good. It's just that, we have our own lives we have to lead, Freudian slip right there.
Okay, well, I think that Oprah should tell them because I think you guys have way too much tension going on.
I think there's a lot of tension. I don't think I'm the one that caused it. If that's what
I can message him.
No, don't message him.
Yeah, don't do that.
Wendell.
Oprah, I know
I'll talk to the boy.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know you're a man of few words, but I've also seen you kill someone for virtually no reason. So I'm hoping something along that lines happens here.
I say, Prince Wendell.
Oprah, you're talking to me?
Yeah. Why don't you give me all of your gold?
Oprah, you need to have a noble cause before I can give you all of my gold.
How about just to be friends? You want to be my friend, right?
I don't want to buy friendship, I want to earn your friendship.
Okay, well, you just blew that.
How did I blow it?
I ride back over.
I'm messaging Wendell. I'm like, I'm your friend for free. Don't worry.
So how'd it go, Oprah?
Not well.
What happened?
His personality has changed drastically since yesterday.
I hear that, I say, I don't think it has!
Yeah, now he's eavesdropping. I don't know, Carla. I think you're doing enough to like take a shot at it.
What am I even supposed to say at this point? Just we're moving on?
Yes.
More or
Like,
less. If I have to talk to him, I'm going to stab him. I'm
I
telling
know
you that
you
right
will.
now.
I just want to clarify before I go over there because it seems like nothing's working so
All
far.
right, because I'm telling you, right now my dagger by itself could kill him, and it would be like no big deal.
Okay, so we're leaving and he can come with us or not come with us? Is that basically the...
I think that's the gist of it. I mean, like, we were already doing something when we got here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, okay, you know what? You can have to go at it, or I can have one more go at it.
I'll come with you.
Okay, so Wendell, here's the deal. I haven't told you enough of my backstory for you to understand why it's very necessary we leave to Noman immediately. I'm an orphan, Wendell.
Is he lying or is he telling the truth?
He's telling the truth.
Can I roll to see if I think he's lying?
Yeah, insight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might be a liar.
But I didn't. No, my parents really are dead.
Yeah. 3 plus 5, so I have no insight
you
to
have
this.
no idea if he's telling the truth or not.
All right, and right now we're tracking one of the people who might have been involved in their murder, and if we don't stop him soon, a lot more other people are probably going to get murdered, a whole lot more than the 6 living people in the burn ward right now. So, and time is kind of the essence here.
Why is it of the essence?
Because every time we think we got a lead on this guy, it turns out he's in the next town over. And we gotta get a...
He's 10 steps ahead of us.
Yeah, and we keep getting stopped by ghouls and harpies and all this other crazy shit that...
Beetles.
Beetles, thank you, Jocko. So I think you can at least appreciate that this has not been an easy journey so far, and why we are not so quick to give up on what we were already doing. And Swordbreak will still be here. We can go back and save it. But right now, there are lives at stake, and frankly, by you ripping up that map, you just put them in jeopardy. So you owe those people a debt now. Wendell.
He's just like...
Wendell starts crying. Like, I'm so sorry.
I said you should be. Give Oprah all your gold.
Okay. He gives you 70 gold and says, like, tell him I'm sorry for not giving it to him earlier.
I toss it to Oprah. I'm like, hey, Wendell says sorry, I guess.
But I'm standing firm. I'm not recreating the map until we find out as much as we can about this dragon.
Okay, did you not hear a word I just said?
When there are people hurting, we have to be the ones who do the right thing.
And I'm hurting right now. It is killing me that you are doing it. I am Wendell. You are literally like you're killing 3 sword breaks every minute we wait debating about this. We're talking cult stuff, Wendell.
Can Jocko just start asking the 6 people? Like while they're doing this? I go up to the first person. Hey, do you know anything about this?
It's like a lady, and she's all kind of burnt up and laying down. She's like,
Woman. I need to talk to you.
What is it?
What?
What is it, little gnome?
Do you know anything about the dragon? Did you see it, or did you?
Yeah, a big old black dragon flew in. It just started burning stuff and roaring. I saw it with my eyes.
Did you see when it left? Did you see what direction it went in?
It went up towards the mountains.
Towards the mountains. Okay, thank you. Next. Who's the next guy?
He's like a younger guy.
Boy.
He's got really short hair.
Girl.
He's got... His arm is like not pointing in the right way.
Freak.
No, I mean it looks injured, like it's...
Circus boy. Listen, did you see the dragon?
No, I didn't see a dragon.
Oh, you didn't see it next? I stuff like a cloth in your mouth and I just leave.
Yeah, you put a cloth in his mouth.
No, I don't. I take it. I'm sorry. You'll suffocate.
Okay.
I just was done talking to you. Wait, what did you see though? I'm just curious.
He said he didn't see anything.
I was inside my house and I heard a loud crash. The building crumbled on top of me. I think my arm's broke and it's like bending this way.
Oh!
I thought that happened before.
I was assuming.
I just heard like grumbling sounds and roars and fire.
It couldn't have been like a stomach grumbling. It was a dragon.
No, it was loud and it came from outside.
Could have been a burly man's stomach.
Move on to the next person.
Who's the next person?
It's like Charlie from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Then you come up to the next person. It's another person, kind of older, like middle-aged man. He has longer hair and kind of beardy a little bit.
Senor.
He's like, "What's that, young man?"
You can touch me.
He reaches out. He reaches out and touches you.
I put his hand on my shoulder. I'm like,
yeah. And
did you see the dragon, sir?
I did.
What happened? Like, what did you see?
It was a big black dragon.
Everyone's racist here.
It flew in from the sky, and it started burning everything and eating people.
Oh, I haven't heard that yet.
And
no, don't die! What direction did it go in?
he remains silent.
I slap him in the face. Wake up!
His face like moves around.
Wake up! No!
There's 5 remaining.
I put 2 gold pieces on his eyes.
Do you have gold?
Out.
I don't think you have any
Oh, I
gold.
don't know.
Because you gave it all to...
I cut the ends off of my candles like little wax.
Yeah, you do that.
Do you light the candle?
Yeah! Here, I do the wick parts of them. Like...
yeah, you do that.
Okay.
What a horror.
I'll check on
Candleman.
I'll check on him later. Maybe I'll wake him up. He might not be dead. Next.
You have 3 more people.
There's everyone else is unconscious.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And or dead. You don't really know.
Little Jocko, what were you doing?
I found out it went towards the mountains. That's the one witness said that.
See you fiends. Little Jocko is the bravest among you.
I was just bored.
And then I take Little Jocko by the hand and I say, Little Jocko, if I ever return to Jabonia, you will be the first person I knight.
I say, you know what? Okay, if it will satisfy you, Wendell, we will go to the mountains, but let's go right now because time's wasting.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me 1 minute to rearrange the pieces of this map.
I say, no, you tore up your map, you made your
I
map.
tore up your map.
It was your map, Justin.
Wait, but, okay, the map. Wait, you have a map as well?
No, I took the pieces of... So I drew my part of the map. Were you not paying attention?
No,
you had a map.
But you tore up both maps.
Yeah, so you don't have a map. Do you want to know where you're going? That was the whole stakes of
Okay,
this.
I didn't understand.
Would you have been nicer than me if you understood I ripped up your map?
No, I know. I understand you ripped up. I understand you ripped up my map, but yeah, I don't think you should have to use a map now. I don't think you get one.
Do you not want a map? You don't have one. You don't know where you're
Our
going.
map.
Yeah.
So even if
Do you want to draw it on my back?
No, he tore up your map.
Yeah, he
that
tore up
you
my
bought.
map, but now he's trying to
Okay.
put my map back together. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're going to be rude, then I'll just eat this map.
Oh.
I'll
We
eat
have
it.
another Jocko. Eats things when it's not
I
going
could
his
eat
way.
it.
We're doing the lawful thing.
Okay.
Do you want your map recreated so
Okay,
that we
I
can
would
go
love
to
my
the
map
mountains?
recreated, Wendell. Please recreate my map for me. Please.
Okay.
You can draw it on my stomach.
No, I'm just going to kind of tape these together and apologize to Kyle. Oh, see.
I could just print out another one. It's fine.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh.
It's fine.
do you have other maps made up? Like different areas?
Yeah.
Cool.
And I will recreate the map more fully within a day or two.
Can I check on the guy with that
But the
put the
map's
candles
all put
on?
together. Theoretically.
Is what's he look like?
It's been like a minute or two.
Okay.
Maybe
He's
like
still
4 minutes.
just
and he
lifeless?
looks like how he was.
And
before.
is it just
Yeah.
melted
Very
over his
dead.
eyes?
If I may.
It hasn't really melted too much
okay.
yet. They're still burning candles.
Okay. I'll come back. I'll check on you later.
Does everyone get it?
Get that out of the way.
Did everyone get some? Everyone get some map here?
You kind of get the idea.
Jocko's craving lettuce right now for some reason.
I'm craving it.
Okay. So to get to the mountains, it looks best if we go back through Shady Glen to the Ivory Isles and then up towards Blackburn.
So we're going that way anyway, right?
Well, I guess this was a little bit of an overreaction.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
It could be in Blackburn. He's a black dragon. He could be there.
Sir Lil Jocko, the first racist knight.
Either that or a brilliant detective.
I can't wait for you all to try Le Petit Déjeuner. Oh, wait, before we go! Were any of the people alive women?
There was a woman. She's still alive.
Oh my god.
Wendell walks up to the woman.
She was like an older lady, like pretty old.
That's fine.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. I'm just helping you visualize it.
How old?
60.
Perfect. Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
I know you're ailing very hard, but have you ever heard of the wonderful bar tune, I Kissed a Girl in Swordbreak?
Never.
May I kiss you?
No.
Jocko's playing bagpipes. while he's trying to learn.
Are there any other women around?
There's like someone tending to all the burn victims. She's younger.
Oh.
Let me go up to her. Hello, ma'am. I am Prince Wendell of Jabonia. May I ask you your name?
Do you want to use Jocko as a puppy?
Like, I was just
I
here
could
walking my dog.
I can go up to her first, and you're like, "Oh, excuse me, this is my nose."
Yeah,
this is. I hope he didn't bother you. Like,
Can I do that?
I crawl up to the girl, and I'm just like,
I'm like, this is my gnome. Jocko, stop. Hi. Do you come here often? I'm Prince Wendell of Jabonia. What's your name?
She looks really confused.
Down. I like do like the trick where it's like.
I just sit.
My name is Lou.
Lou,
Yes.
I'm Prince Wendell of Jabonia. I have a
We
question
already
for you.
met.
Oh, we did, didn't we? When I came and asked about the water,
Yeah.
I was so excited.
Thank you for bringing the water. It really.
You know what?
It really helps.
I'm really glad that it did help. I have a question, and I hope this isn't too forward.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of the wonderful bar tune, I Kissed a Girl in Swordbreak?
No.
Well, it's
How does
very
it
popular.
go?
I kissed a girl in Swordbreak.
Downs!
And I liked it.
Like, it was like that. And well, it's very popular in Jabonia, where I'm from, and it would just make my day if I
Right
could.
then, I want to burst in and say, Wendell, remember all the slaves you said you owned back in Japan? Remember how you said you were going to give us some slaves? Come on, slaves wasted.
And I give him a look like,
It's not a joke. He really said that. He said he would give us all slaves.
She looks really confused and like steps back a little bit.
like
This guy, he says he's got slaves by the... Do you want some slaves? This is the guy to talk to.
No, I'm good here, thanks.
Bunch of slaves, just so you know. Love slavery.
Or do you want to be a slave?
No, I think we're good here.
All right. Just making sure we're set straight on the window as it does these things. All right. At his beck and call, they have to do whatever he says. And I leave.
Okay.
Well, Lou.
Yes.
I know I might seem like a questionable fellow.
Yes.
This is just going to be very brief. If you would permit me to just kiss
I
you.
walk back and I'm like, how hard did you say you should whip him again? How hard? Oh, wait, that's right. You said very hard.
Wendell, every time Chauncey comes in, just like stares like straight forward, petrified, not looking at anyone.
Okay, just let the record show that Wendell says the best way to whip a slave is a very, very hard. And then I step back out and say, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Lou, you know what? Let me try cutting to the chase one more time. There's a very famous song that I like, and if you would consent to letting me kiss your cheek, it would mean very much, and that would be it.
Roll for persuasion.
Oh no! Oh, I got my pencil. Persuasion. 6.
That's a 4.
No, 4
Yeah,
plus
2.
2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She hears your request and she just kind of is. She slowly shakes her head and just. I don't know you.
I know.
I'm sorry. It's just.
I'm messaging her like, you know him. Don't you remember?
Roll for
He
persuasion.
was the boy in the field.
Roll for persuasion.
Jocko, don't blow this for me. Roll.
Yeah, and then add your.
But you know I'm messaging you. I'm not.
Yeah.
Do you message that to her too?
So when you're doing your message, you start like giggling.
A Jocko giggle would sound creepy.
Do it.
Is
Like,
You know him.
She hears this in her head and like I should be getting going now.
You know what?
I got
Yes, you
lots of-
should. I'm sorry. And then I look at
lots of
Jocko.
work to
and
do.
but you don't know I messaged her.
Yeah, I just look at you
Before.
and I say, are there
You hit me.
no, I don't hit you. I'm just like, are there any dead women here?
Before Lou leaves,
so.
I walk in and I go, go on, Wendell, is the old Jabonian saying that you help coin goes, those slaves aren't going to whip themselves.
And I say, you know what? You can rib like no one else. And while I'm not getting my goal from a live woman,
Oh, no.
this is pretty funny.
I say, I'm fairly sure that necrophilia is frowned upon in Swordbreak, and there are guards everywhere. You might want to think about what your next move is.
Can I?
I've already started walking out of the town.
Okay,
Yeah.
Can I? Okay, Wendell's pretty set on this. Lou, before I go, can I say rights over this old woman here who passed away?
Pardon me?
Funeral rites.
Oh.
She has the Jabonian crest on her, and it would mean a lot if a prince
she?
could.
Oh, does she? I didn't see.
Oh, I got
that.
burned.
Oh.
It's a wooden crest.
Roll for deception.
Wendell has dreams. 18 plus 2, so 20.
Yeah, she's like, oh, well, I guess if you saw it and you know her, then
I guess if
Yeah,
you're
I
being
do.
truthful.
What's her name? I don't say that.
Her name's Diane Chetta.
oh, what a wonderful name.
Idea. So I'll just say them very quickly and I'll be going, sorry for asking about the kiss. And then Wendell.
That's fine.
Are you thinking about it?
No.
Okay. Goodbye forever. And then Wendell bends over the woman and says, like, Jocko, come on. I need you to help.
What do I do?
You just, like, cover me while, like, I just go up to her kiss and I just go, okay, did it, let's go.
Okay. I
Yeah, that happened.
I'm like this, like
Jocko, don't let anyone say I don't live large.
I won't.
And then we head out of town, following Carla.
All right, where are you guys headed?
So we're kind of following what remains of the map.
Yeah, so we're going back to Shady Glen.
Okay.
Oh god. Like, is there a way we could go around it?
No, that's the best way to the path. Like, you can see if we're going to the Ivory Isles first to get there. That's like a direct line. There's no way not to go through it.
Who did we meet in Shady Glen again?
No one good.
I don't remember what we did.
Catherine.
Oh, that's okay. Okay. I remember.
Gildemel.
Burly Man. That's where he was.
Wizard guy.
Yeah. The guards.
Burly man. Rangers.
All the people.
Do you want me to see the Burly Man again, Jocko?
Oh. No.
You know what's fun about Shady Glen? There's apparently a wonderful hotel there that I'd like to stay at.
No.
Oh, yeah! Yeah!
No.
No.
We're just gonna go.
Breakfast.
We're gonna go straight through it, and we're not gonna stop.
No, that's the #1 hotel.
I
I
don't
mean,
care.
it's about a day's journey. We're
That's
going
right.
to sleep somewhere.
We have a tumultuous relationship with the owners of that establishment.
Oh, so you mean I
Is it?
shouldn't tell them how much you like slavery?
I don't like slavery. You're the one who owns them, Wendell.
I don't own a slave.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that to make you look bad in front of Lou.
I know. What if I did that to someone about you?
We're not stopping at the hotel. Please.
Okay, we won't stop at the hotel.
You gotta meet Movo, then you can embarrass him.
Yeah.
What town is Movo in again?
She's in,
I don't remember what town she's in.
Ironhaven.
Ironhaven.
It's far. We can't go.
Yeah.
We killed her husband.
Oprah
did.
Oprah?
Well, it wasn't murder.
was an accident.
It was self-defense.
Yeah.
I want to hear Oprah say it.
I would do it again. To anyone who pushed my buttons.
Anyone.
And I do like a, I get it. And I'm going to spend the rest of our journey trying to talk to Carla this time.
Oh.
Yeah, so you guys are walking down the path towards Shady Glen?
Have you ever played that game that children play where
Trouble?
No, not Trouble, Jocko, stop. Well, I've never played Trouble. How do you play?
You get a Ouija board and
What's a Ouija board?
ghosts.
You and I played a very different
Demons.
version.
Wait a minute, do you have a Ouija board with you?
Yeah. No, I don't. Wait, could I?
No.
If I made it my own. Out of,
You
We're
could
walking.
make
I'll
it.
start doing it right now. As we're walking, I'm picking up, like, can I find a log? Or no?
Yeah.
Kind of
Okay, I
weird.
find a log, I take it with me. We're walking, I'm drawing on it.
A log?
It's
You're
a
drawing
log.
on a
So it's
log?
not a board, it's gonna be a Ouija log.
Okay. So do you carve in it with your knife or something like that?
Yeah!
I-
You guys can keep talking, I'll make my board,
So
my
where are you
log.
from?
I'm from Earth.
What is that?
It's far away from here.
I've never heard about that in all of my studies. That's so fascinating. Do you mind if...
Yes.
Fair enough. I was just going to ask if I could take notes while we talk. What did you do there?
I worked as a detective,
Like
Lil Jocko does.
So you're the little Jocko of your world.
Not quite.
I mean, who could?
You're an anarchist.
What did you like to do there?
I don't even know. I look at Chauncey with pleading eyes to start talking to him about
You
something.
didn't do anything on your planet?
I did work things and...
You didn't have any friends?
Sure I did, but they're all gone now because we're not on Earth anymore.
But what did you do with them?
We played...
She buried them.
We played
They
with
died.
Ouija boards, like that one.
Ooh.
So you know this game. So you'll be really good at
Is
it.
there anyone else on the path while we're walking?
You don't see anyone. You guys are just all walking right now.
Walking?
Yeah. Only like half an hour's passed.
Oh, dang. So we keep walking.
Thank you. Like, is there anything I can conjure to make you like me a little more? I'm just gonna cut to the chase.
I don't know. I just kind of like walking in silence. I'm not a big talker.
I say, Wendell, tell us more about Jackers.
Well, Jackers is 5'2" with eyes of blue. He's perfectly rotund and he's 9 years old.
What's his personality like?
You know that guy who answers anything you say with yeah, so anyway. So you feel like you're just having the conversation he wants to have.
Yeah, so anyway.
I hold up my hand for a high five after that, because I think that was a good joke.
I'd give him a high five.
And when he's not looking, when Chauncey isn't looking, I do a little...
You guys are.
I was saying, okay, LLC, that is not my trouble board.
Wait a minute, just the idea. Oh, see that? The trouble board is a Ouija board, but with the right in the middle. Why don't all Ouija boards have that?
They should.
So they can warn you, like, this is going to be bad. Hey, Chauncey.
You have a U between the Q and R. And you forgot the Z.
I put the Z right there. But I'm going to leave that.
It's canon that
Jocko
Jocko doesn't know how to read. So.
Well, he got really close though. Like.
Yeah, I should have spelled this wrong. Like, trouble.
Does anyone have favorite stories that they like to tell?
You guys are talking for a while, and Jocko finishes his.
Have you four never talked to each
log.
other?
We haven't.
After like an hour of carving into a log, he has this.
This log, yeah.
This log.
But before
do
we
you
talk
do with
about the log, did we ever tell Wendell how me and Chauncey met?
No.
He saved me
How?
from a snake.
What kind of snake?
It was a giant snake.
Of course.
I mean, relative to me. Was it a regular sized snake?
So like a
It
garden
was.
snake?
It was giant.
It was a giant
rattlesnake.
snake.
Like,
It was like Jafar.
like the one in the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. Which I'm making canon in this universe. And there's a Temple of the Forbidden Eye where there's a giant snake.
Well, I mean, Wendell can say whatever he wants.
And he does.
Carla, we want to
Whether
know
it's
more
true.
about Earth.
You didn't finish the story.
I know. That's Jocko, though. Yeah, he saved me.
I feel like I'm good enough friends with Jocko that I don't need to finish this story. I'm interested.
It's done. No, that's it. He saved me, and I was his slave.
Oh,
See, he likes
you
slaves.
do have a slave.
But it was against his will, so it was kind of like we were both slaves.
Oh, yes, of course. It was like, oh no, I don't want a slave. But I might as well
Yeah,
keep
he's not
one.
actually. Yeah, he's not actually my slave. It's more of like he owes me a life debt. That
Yeah.
I tried numerous times to release him from.
Oh, like
Yeah,
an
he
indentured
did.
servant.
He did.
I mean, indentured implies that I want him. you don't understand.
No, indentured implies that he's indentured to you.
Yeah, but
I
it would be
will
like,
indentures.
Prove it.
I wish there was a way I
it
could
sort of
do a
implies
magic
that he's
trick.
done something good for me. So it's like,
Oh, I don't.
You can try to trick him somehow.
I do the hologram. I'm gonna do the hologram thing. 'Cause I'm gonna.
Why would you lie about that?
I'm gonna. I have my hand and I hold it to my mouth. I'm like, I'm like I'm pulling something out, but I'm just like this, and then like I throw it, and I make a hologram of teeth over there.
So use a silent image.
Yeah.
Can you just pull that up real quick so we can know the
The
There it is.
payoff that this will bring for you is so
We
small.
forgot about this. Okay, where is
It's
it?
probably upside down. Does anyone else have silent image?
No.
I don't.
Okay, where'd your...
Oh no.
Well,
I'll get it. On your spell page,
I could
is
change
that what it's called? Silent image?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I could just change my mind and not do this if it's too much.
No, do it.
Yeah, no.
Wendell's shocked.
If it works out.
Yeah, if this happens, Wendell's going to flip. So I think the payoff will be worth it.
And I'm gonna have them like chattering too, right?
Then you pulled out both.
They're gonna be like la 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 la.
Like on Haunted Mansion during Halloween, like la 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 la.
Disneyland
I should-
reference.
So you can create
I'm going
it,
there,
but
no
it
weeks.
doesn't have any sound, smell, or other sensory effects on it. But you can create something like that up to 60 feet, and it lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay, it's not. It's chattering, but it can't make noise. So it's just like
I'm not chattering.
I'm
It's like-
messaging you while it's chattering, and I'm going la 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 la.
Wendell like pauses and then like a low guttural moan that goes from his body like a and he runs right over to the teeth and he's like, why'd you throw these out of your mouth? I can't pick them up.
Does his hand just go through it?
I'm
Or is it like-
I'm not touching it. I'm like
I go up to it and I act like I'm putting it back in my mouth. I'm like, there we go.
Yeah.
And then that's over. That's it.
Was that worth it?
Yeah.
See, everyone has fascinating things that you don't know about.
You guys didn't know that either, that I had dentures.
That's true. Everyone's equally as eluded as...
I'm confused because I remember distinctly back in Shady Glen at the hotel restaurant, I knocked out 2 of Lil Jocko.
You're confused.
You can knock out denture teeth. See, they're right there.
But they're not missing any teeth. But these dentures aren't missing the teeth I
Does
knocked
anyone
out.
remember that?
I don't.
Does
They brought up.
I'm
so-
showing you my teeth. I'm like, see?
And
We're
also,
still walking, right? Like we didn't stop for this.
Yeah, you're still walking. A couple hours have passed.
That took an hour. So we've been talking about the dentures for a good 45 minutes now. Oprah, do you have denture?
Do you have your logs?
Oh, yeah, I do have my log, yeah. You guys want to play Trouble?
Yeah. Oh, what time is it? I can tell just by looking at the sun, but I'll ask you.
It's afternoonish. Sun's going down.
Sun's going down.
We should just keep walking. I don't even want to play.
Don't play this trick. We need to
We
play.
can play while we walk.
No, we can't. We need to focus, I think.
I'm trying to think how we play this game.
So you
I'm trying to think
present
of a mixture of Trouble and a Ouija board. Like,
Does the middle pop?
if you... Wait, what? What?
That's what you were looking for.
Oh, whoops. Oh, it's because I put it right here. That's why.
Why'd you need to prove what you look like to do the dentures?
No, I was just like, hey, we forgot about this. It's cool.
So, where are we on the map? We've been walking for 3 hours.
Sure, yeah. You guys are...
Where in relation to the PW are we?
You're actually close to where you fought the ghouls.
So it'll be
Actually, kind of around where you first ran into Wendell,
so it'll be like around here,
but along the path.
right before Shady Glen.
Yeah.
Well, is it worth stopping here for the night and trying out the trouble board?
Well, it's not dark yet.
Okay, yes, we
Did
should.
we make it to Shady Glen or close to it in the next?
No, it took 2 nights for you guys to get
Okay.
from Shady Glen to.
But when we
Swordbreak.
do camp, we'll play by the campfire.
Okay.
And we'll talk to people.
Can we like sit for 15 minutes just so I can make some notes?
sure, let's take a short rest, everybody.
Okay. Wendell's going to be working on recreating the map more fully right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Like he's going to like start prioritizing doing what we're doing, and he can do it from memory, but it just takes a long time to make it accurate.
Yeah. Right. So you guys are just hanging out. You set up like a camp.
Yeah.
Or,
I shoot looks at Carla and Oprah each that are like I do like a little like twitch of the nose, like something that could definitely be a signal. Maybe it's not. Might be like one of these little guys.
during a short rest, you can roll for a hit die if you want to heal up.
Can I try to get one of my spells back, or do I have to sleep overnight?
I don't think so, unless you have... Allie has a thing where she can get spells
Oh,
back.
I'd like to
I
heal
wish
up
that
if I
you-
can.
Yeah,
Because
so
I have
you
one
can-
damage from when literally Chauncey stabbed me.
You can roll a hit die, and you can do a Song of Rest if you want.
Does everyone...
What hit die do I roll?
It says on your sheet.
No. Oh, D6, cool.
So you get 1d6, and then if
Does
you,
everyone want to
I want to
heal?
do more than that.
I don't
Are you
need
gonna
I
to.
don't need to.
well,
Okay,
you see
I get 5, I
him.
just
You
use
see that
one,
he's
so.
kind of. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Yeah, fine.
No one needs it?
Yeah.
No.
I'll just
Yeah.
keep
Everyone looks
making
good.
my log.
Yeah.
What does the satanic star look like again?
Oh, I can draw that for you. Wendell would know that if you didn't know.
I was gonna start, but then I was just making the Star of David by accident.
Oh.
Like 2 triangles. What?
Oh, you can
What's
do...
the easiest way to do it?
It's up,
The satanic star.
Okay,
of-
okay.
The satanic
Do you want it there?
star of David.
Yeah.
I'll just make this part of it.
Ew.
This is very important to the game.
Oh, okay.
Usually it's upside down, but that was...
Yeah, that's just a star.
It's
Well,
also...
this is how you play. Get it?
Yeah. So short rest.
I'm gonna practice my
You guys
stars.
took like an hour. Short rest is over. You did all your stuff.
Yeah, we keep walking.
Did you do that?
Yeah, it's starting to get dark now.
Oh no.
Sun's starting to go down.
So
a
we
little
might as
bit.
well camp, or should we
Oprah?
keep walking?
I'd like to play a game.
Should
with
we do a
you
night
as
hike?
we're walking. I will tell you, I just want to get to know you better, and the game is honestly just you telling me, like, how best to do that, and I'll try my best.
See, my game
But-
is trouble, his is sorry.
But here's the catch. You can't tell me that it's being silent. You have to give me one task to do other than being silent or walking away.
I don't even acknowledge it.
I look at Oprah, and then I kind of like look down at his sword, and I look back up. Like I've seen where this goes for much lesser things than what Wendell has done. And, like I just remind myself that I once
What
saw
Wendell has done, asking for friendship.
Oprah literally killed a guy for no discernible reason. So I'm like a little nervous for Wendell. I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen.
Does Wendell pick up on that?
I don't think you know about that. Well, I guess you did know that Oprah killed the guy.
Yeah,
So-
I do know that he killed a man, and
Oh,
then
he
he
said
would
in
do it again.
self-defense.
Yeah. I think Wendell knows the risks, and he thinks that if, like, Oprah wants to kill him, that's just going to be his fate. But he'll do it in noble pursuit, and that's what matters to Wendell. He thinks friendship is, like, a noble thing to strive for, and he's pure of heart, and he's going to go for it.
Are we still walking, or are we stopping?
Yeah, you guys are walking.
Okay.
Wendell says that out loud to all of you. You know what? I know that he won't speak, but my heart is pure, my intentions are good, and this is worth dying for to me, being a good person, and trying to connect with all of you.
We could play Connect 4.
So you guys- yeah, what are you guys doing?
Well, are we going to set up camp? Because I really want to play this trouble game.
Okay, let's set up camp.
Yeah, so you guys set up camp. How
Like,
do you...
Oprah, do you need any help setting up your
I
tent?
set up as far away from him as possible.
Well, I'm still walking towards him because I'm asking if he needs help. Like, do you need any help? Is there anything I can hold for you while you pitch a tent?
There's still a half if anyone wants the other half of this.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
still a half left.
I'll take it.
Do you want me to get it for you?
I set up I start setting up camp too. I'm just
Yeah.
like,
I make a fire.
Cool. Fire. So you got a fire, some
I
tents
keep it
and
kind
stuff.
of away from Jocko so nothing catches on fire.
So,
You present.
but I protect my log. I'm like, no one's using this for the fire.
I ignore his log.
They're like,
What do you do?
I ignore his log.
Oh, okay. All right.
mine.
I check in with Jocko like, Jocko, I'm helping Oprah with his tent. Are you fine setting up our tent?
Okay.
If you need help, I'll be over to look. I'm helping Oprah.
I just look around confused, like, like I'm good.
Like you don't hear me, because we're pretty far away at this point.
Is it from your backpack? I forgot what your tent.
I don't have one, so it's your.
Oh,
you have.
I don't.
We slept in something last time.
Last time you
Just a
borrowed something.
Oh, I borrowed
from
your
me.
bedroll, and then I let you sleep in my backpack.
We'll do the same thing again. That
Yes,
was
just
fun.
get that set up.
That was fun.
Like I'm helping Oprah with his.
No, you're not.
I'm holding on to one of the stakes, and I'm like, I got this until you're done.
I don't know if Oprah has a tent or
You've said you'd had a tent, right?
I've got a bedroll.
just
Oh.
a bedroll.
Well, I'm holding one corner down. It's like, you gotta straighten it out.
Wrinkly.
Like, a stitch in time saves 9.
Okay, are we playing the game?
Y'all want to play?
yeah, I
Now,
didn't-
come on, Oprah, let's play.
I'm not playing, but I'm watching them.
Everyone gets to talk to a loved one that has died. Who wants to go first?
I'm not going.
Or a hated person, doesn't matter.
I can talk to my mother.
Okay, here we go.
So you present this log to the group, and did you make like a did you make like a piece for them to move around?
Oh yeah.
Well, we'll use this just because that's most suitable. But what was it made out of? 'Cause
Like a rock?
It could be a rock. Is that okay?
I guess how'd you carve a rock?
Did I have
you
to
just
carve it,
find-
or can it just be a rock?
You could just find one.
Yeah, just a rock. Like
You-
I didn't carve it.
You
in
find
any
like
way.
a disc-shaped, like flat,
Yeah.
like rock.
Now, how do we play, Jocko?
You ask questions, and we're gonna find your mom. She's in there.
She's in there?
She's in the log.
But the whole OOC, can it just be Jocko messaging them?
I mean,
Oh wait, no, that doesn't work.
Like, OC, I think Jocko
It's
can
gotta-
definitely be the
It's
one
gotta
moving the
move.
planchette.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I think Jocko...
Yeah. Jocko.
Thank you for reminding me what that's called. Because
Yeah.
there's a word for
I
that.
say the word planchette too often.
Yeah, it comes up a lot. And
So, I guess I'd like to be talking to Queen Andonia. My mother, who passed away, unfortunately.
Do you want to ask her something?
Is she here?
So you just observe little Jocko move the thing over to no.
So are the spirits speaking through you?
Yes.
Carla sees this and she knows how it's supposed to be played, like from Earth days.
I stay silent.
Okay, yeah.
Let it happen.
Yeah.
So the spirits speak through you and you move to the board what they say. That's a yes. How do I find my mother? I think you can just say what you're spelling out if you
Okay.
want to.
If you're the only one doing it, then yeah. I set that
Yeah,
up.
because none of us have our hands on a planchette. Like, we're just standing around and Jocko moves it to wherever it needs to go.
So does Jocko keep doing that, or do you want to like mention like how it's supposed to be?
No, Jocko's gonna keep
Okay.
doing it.
Yeah.
So how do I find my mother in the spirit world?
Say something only you would know about her. Like something only she would know about you, or you would know about her, or something like.
Mother, what were the last words you said to me?
Oh no.
Or you can just say what you're spelling out because you're the only one doing it, so you don't have to really move it. But Unless you want to,
I
you
told
can.
you, I'm not your mom. So I don't know.
Queen gets really scared because he's like, that's not what I was thinking, but did you think she told me that before she died?
I think you're talking to another spirit, Wendell. This is like a bad spirit.
Oh, spirit, what's your name?
Cue ball.
That wasn't my mother's name. Cue ball, where are you from? Wait, is it cue ball C-U-E or Q dash ball?
It goes to like.
That just spelled Cuba.
Wait, what did you ask? Where's he from?
Yeah.
The same. OOC Jocko's actually getting a little tired of fooling them out. Like, okay, Jocko's like, guys, okay, I'm the one doing this. I thought I could fool you guys for a little longer. I'm Cue Ball.
So, Cue ball was pretending to be Little Jocko the whole time? Or
was Lil
I was just fooling with you guys. Like,
so you spent all day making this log to just bow out after 3 minutes of questions.
Let's do it. If we want to play, Kyle, could you play the spirits if we really use this thing?
No.
Okay. Well, would
Let's
someone?
go to bed and wake up and keep
Well, you have to
going.
tell them how to
That's
really
the most
play
fun
it.
part of
if
adventure, sleeping.
Well, that's
Because they don't know how to play it, so you gotta tell them.
Yeah, you haven't explained anything about this game.
Like,
You
you
just
guys.
said we could talk to dead loved ones.
yeah.
Yeah, tell them how to play it.
Well, I kind of want it to be like a weird variation. Like I'm trying to think of a way to.
It was already a weird
Trouble.
It says
Like, how could what you just described be a weirder variation?
Well, yeah, and OOC. I've never played with a real Ouija board. So
We all put our hands on it. And
Everyone
it
puts
moves
their
around.
hands on it.
The other
oh wait, you guys want to? Well,
Or did you not know that,
Who's gonna
or-
play the? Who's gonna like?
Well, I
What
can
are we
already
gonna
tell
do?
you right now that Oprah and Carla
That's
are
how
going to partake.
Ouija boards work. Is everyone puts their hand on it.
I know, but I mean, I want it to talk to us. Who's gonna?
I'm only playing the game if Oprah plays the game.
I point out to Lil Jocko that he carved it into the round part of the log when there are two flat like either end of the log probably would have been a lot cooler. Like more like a
Yeah.
board anyway. This is gonna be hard to play without this rolling.
You guys still want to play, or are we gonna go to bed?
I want to play if Oprah plays.
I
I
didn't
want
wanna-
Oprah to play.
I don't think anyone really
I'm going to
wanted to
bed.
play in the first place.
I'm not sure if I want to play now, just in case I created a real Ouija board. Because then I don't want to play.
Do you want to burn the log?
Yeah,
I take out a torch and I set the log on fire.
Yeah. Okay.
too evil.
Do you see any spirits fly out of it?
Like, God rest your damned soul, cue ball.
You see a lot of smoke come out of it.
Can the smoke? Can I make it a Q? Like a Q? You see a Q?
You might be able to do that with silent image.
Because is that a reusable one, or is that not?
Yeah, they're all reusable as long as you have the slots for them. You should have the
Well,
slots.
oh, okay. Yeah, I do that.
Yeah. So
I make it big so everyone can see the Q. And they see the Q.
Whoa.
Maybe I wasn't Q ball. Maybe it was someone else. Fuck. Jocko looks in like a little. Is there like a creek nearby or something? Like he's trying to. Oh, see, he's trying to like put on a little show right now.
Wendell's too scared to sleep, but he's too scared of cue ball right now.
Or I look in,
Is
is there anything I can see my reflection in?
just like a pond.
Okay, I look and I'm like, God.
I think Wendell finally gets the courage to go up behind Jocko to say something.
Like, what is it? And
Wendell runs away.
no, that wasn't me. That was cue ball.
Wendell keeps running.
Wendell. I'm Jocko. I'm Jocko now.
Wendell's a little tentative.
Let's just go to bed.
Okay.
Like jump in the backpack.
Like,
I zip it up. I
like open a crack really quick, and I'm like, Jocko, if cue ball comes back, just run to the river.
I'll jump in the river and get
No,
the fire.
don't jump in the river. Just
Off me.
Just run to the river. And be safe.
Okay.
Good night.
You think that's a safe spot?
Well, that's a good point. But I just want that to be a spot where we know if you're there, then you need some alone time.
That I like that. That's good. That's
Like,
good.
And if it's not safe, I'd rather you come back here and we deal with cue ball.
I'll talk to you guys. I'll be like, guys, I need help.
Yeah.
Please get this out of me. Get him out.
I go over to Chauncey's tent if he's there, and I say, knock, knock.
Do you have a tent?
I have a bedroll.
A
Yeah,
bedroll.
bedroll.
I still knock.
I say, yes, Wendell.
I don't want to discount the possibility that Jocko may be possessed.
But believe me, I think that ship has left the harbor. If he's
Jocko?
possessed, it might be a step up for us.
He quietly gets out of the backpack. He goes to the river and he's like, "Ah! Ah!" Like he's like throwing.
Yeah, he always does that. Don't worry.
Like, get out!
He's a character.
He's real something there, Wendell.
He comes back. He goes to the backpack. Everything's okay.
Good night, Chauncey.
Good night, Wendell.
Wendell goes back, and I think Jocko's still like doing something, and I think he just says like, "Let me know if you need me," and then he goes off to Dreamland.
Jocko goes to bed too. Is everyone in bed?
Yeah.
Alright, everyone goes to sleep. You regain all your hit points and spell slots. And
Nice.
any other once per day abilities, and you sleep through the night.
Wendell wakes up at 6 a.m. like he does every day, and he finishes making the map.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
So he recreates what's already there, and then he'll work on making the top part later.
Yeah, so Wendell's awake. Anyone else? Just wake up, or what happens today?
I'm awake. I didn't sleep very well last night.
You didn't sleep very well?
No.
Does that mean you slept extra or less?
Less. Because I had a bad dream about Molag. And the dream, there was like a giant wall separating us, and I couldn't climb over the wall. And when I tried to get to the other end of the wall, it was Wendell. It was separating me from Molag. So I've been kind of meditating.
7 years of bumper crops are on their way.
So I'm kind of meditating on the fact that I know where Molag is, but we're stopping to go find a dragon that might not be in the same mountains we're going to. So I'm meditating on how my life has gotten to this point.
Okay, yeah.
I'm thinking about if other half elves have to deal with this kind of thing in their life, or if I was just dealt a particularly poor hand
Yeah.
in this time of my life.
Yeah.
And what my various mentors would think of, and what my parents would say if they were alive right now.
Alright. So yeah.
I become kind of depressed.
Okay.
Does he tell anyone that, or is that,
No,
that
he
just
just-
all
he
like,
just thinks
that's
that's
just what
himself.
he's thinking.
Jocko can tell something's wrong though. He's like, "What's wrong, Chauncey? Chauncey,
I'll be right
I
back.
say absolutely nothing, Jocko.
should we make food?"
Well, gotta wait for the game master to come back.
Okay.
Should we make?
OC, can you do an old man voice?
An old man voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, can you like say a sentence in the old man voice?
What? Is this like a angry old man,
Like
or
a
happy?
lovable old man.
Oh, a lovable old man. I'd have to work on that one, man. All my old people. Are
You've
crotchety.
never been a lovable old
No,
man.
all my old people voices are crotchety.
Oh, that's good. Like the raspiness
Why-
is good.
why do you-
Say like Chris, I love you in an old man voice.
Yeah.
Chris. I love you.
Yeah.
What Why do you ask?
What
Home
could,
Alone old man.
Oh, yeah. I could just listen to the character and see what I could do. Like,
He doesn't say much. It's
Talk
really
about
one
you?
really golden scene.
The church.
He says a lot in that scene.
take
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
to church.
okay.
And then, what's the uncle's name?
Uncle Frank.
Yeah.
I could do Uncle Frank.
Yeah.
I was just saying, I forget who posted the video, but I cracked up about it for weeks after the fact. Where what's this? Say something was playing in the background. And you just look up and go.
That was at Sylvester.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was really just like
That-
dipping.
Did you post it or did I post it?
One of you
I
posted
took
it.
the video, but I think we.
I think I
posted
put on my
the thing.
Facebook,
Yeah,
yeah.
that had me laughing a little longer than was probably appropriate for that.
Like the one part that it's like I was like laughing while doing it, which I wish I wasn't. I found it too funny.
Oh man, that was so good.
Okay,
Cool.
so
That's what that reminded me of.
are people cooking breakfast or?
Oh yeah, but should we make food? Does anyone have food
Nope.
on them?
I don't.
We should have.
Have we never planned for that?
No.
We don't think about eating every day.
What did I eat yesterday?
We kind of never eat.
Yeah.
Did I not eat?
I've noticed
We ate
that,
one
but I thought that was an adventurer thing. Like we looked for those berries, they weren't good.
Oh no.
Does anything lay eggs around here?
Or-
I do.
Is there anything that'll help me find
I don't know if I can.
I'm gonna do a hologram of an egg.
I think we should walk and try and find food on the way. I think we should keep moving.
We do that every day, but then we never eat.
I'm
That's
gonna
fine.
use-
That's a minor detail of this.
I think that's an important detail if we
And
haven't
we're-
eaten
we're-
once in
We're
this
still
whole
in the
game.
forest.
If
Huh?
we
We're still
find
in the
this,
forest?
we can
Yeah,
get the
we're
egg.
woods.
Okay, I'm
Kill
gonna use
it.
track
We did.
information, and I'm gonna start looking around for any signs of any wildlife or anything that could possibly be hunted.
Yeah, you spend only like 10 minutes or so and you see some stuff that could be hunted. You see a deer.
I see an
That's
actual
huge.
deer.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I take out my bow
Okay.
and arrows, and I'm gonna try and shoot the deer.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
Oh.
4 plus 4 is 8. Okay. Yeah, I rolled an 8.
Yeah, so you pull back your bow and shoot at it, and the arrow whiffs past it.
Whiffs past it. I pull out another one really quickly, and I'm going to use Hail of Thorns. This deer's a goner.
On roll one.
Oh, shit, sorry. 19.
Oh yeah.
So I'd roll like a 20.
Yeah,
Probably 23.
You just
Yeah,
decimated
better.
it.
Yeah, it's
So, after the first arrow goes off, it perks up and starts running off, and then
Yeah.
you shoot another arrow immediately, and it hits it,
yeah.
and
I
then
did use
roll
a
for
spell
roll for damage.
for
Oh yeah, you hit it with a thorny
Yeah,
thorny arrow.
So for damage is going to be a D8, which I just had, plus 4. So that's 6, and then with I have Hail of Thorns. It's going to be. Oh, okay. So, it has to do a.
How much have you done so far?
I've done 6 total,
Okay.
and then it has to do a
Dex.
dexterity saving throw, and if it fails, then it takes 1d10 piercing damage, or half as much if it does save. So d10 is this guy right here?
Yeah. And it's saving against 12, right?
Yeah.
I hope he gets this deer. I'm hungry.
I got a 1. So it takes 7 total damage.
Ah man,
Okay.
you can
Yeah.
sleep on me.
Yeah. So a thorny arrow strikes the deer, and shoots it full of thorns, and it starts twitching a bunch and falls down on the ground.
I walk up to it with my dagger and I cut its throat.
Yeah. Sure.
Do I need to roll to do that?
No.
Okay. Yeah, so I killed it, say, okay, I got us breakfast.
Yay!
Thanks everyone else for not doing anything.
Does anyone here know how to butcher?
I restart the fire.
I do, because I'm a hunter, and
Yeah.
I should...
Is there anything I can help with this?
Go find some, like, something to make a side salad out of.
Okay. Wendell goes to look to make a side salad. He's looking particularly for lettuce, carrots, and beets. Because he thinks beets will be like, wow, he did it. If he gets them.
Does Wendell announce his intention for what he's looking for
No.
out loud?
Like, I think he's like, okay, you're going to be surprised.
Okay, yeah, what do you want to do for that?
I want to do... Would perception or investigation be better? Investigation, probably.
Either of those, yeah.
Okay, I'll do investigation because it's of no use to me. Just to see, like, what vegetables are within the area. And I get 5. Plus 5 is 10.
Yeah, you see lots of, like, leaves and sticks and stuff.
Okay, I go up to the leaves. And can I do insight to see if they're good leaves?
You can try
Can
it.
I can do my history thing if he needs.
Well, we'll see how I do. I got 16.
What are you trying to do exactly?
I'm trying to see if these
they're,
would be
like,
good
poisonous?
leaves for a salad.
Oh. You haven't seen leaves like this used in a salad before.
I eat one.
It tastes really bitter.
Okay. I go to the sticks, and I'm gonna use insight to see if they'd be good sticks for a salad. 16.
They look like... I mean, they're sticks.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to gather up...
you recognize them as sticks that are not edible.
I gather up some... Here's what I'm going to do.
Stick bugs.
So I'm going to gather up, like, 2 parts leaves, 1 part sticks. And I'm going to go down to the creek and get some water and bring it back. Or I'm going to stop by. Does anyone have a pan I can borrow? Or like a pot?
A water skin.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so I grab a water skin, fill it up with water at the creek.
That was full of elf blood.
It's red. It's just a.
I rinse it out in the creek because I'm like, oh, Jocko drinks funny things.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I know what that is. And then I fill it up with water, and then I bring it back and I say, there wasn't anything for a side salad. I looked around, but there's an ancient tea remedy that we do in Jabonia that is part of what my people love, and I'm just excited to share my culture with you.
I've made a makeshift smoke room for the deer out of its own skin in my bedroll. So I'm kind of trying to make deer jerky.
Okay.
Because I know it will last for a little while.
Sure.
Can Jocko kind of be like he's taking the smoke in? He's kind of
Yeah.
he just likes the smell of it. He's just like.
He can. I'm
Yeah, that
Yeah,
happens. Yeah, you can do that.
I'm incredibly weirded out.
Okay, so I'm brewing tea over the fire.
Yeah, these things are all happening.
Yeah.
This is a good.
And then I say, everyone okay, I think it's steeped enough. If you want to come get a mug, drink up. And I pour it into my cup first, and it's hot, but I down the whole thing. Just to make sure that no one will die from this.
You down the whole thing and it tastes awful. It tastes really bitter
But I'm fine?
and leafy. Roll for Constitution.
It burns your throat.
Yeah.
-1 HP.
I got 21 for Constitution.
Yeah, it doesn't affect you at all.
So it's all good?
Yeah,
I take
but it
I
tastes terrible.
I am confident in keeping up the lie to be cool with these guys.
I take a smell, like a whiff. What does it smell like to me?
It smells like sticks and leaves.
I give them the profile. It's not for everyone. I just wanted to share.
I turn around and I start pouring it out. I'm like, hey guys, check it out. I'm peeing.
I put up my hand for a high five.
I look at Wendell and I go, dude, that smelled really bad. You drank it.
We all do different things in this world. Jocko drank elf blood. No one
Oh, yeah, it was gnome blood. I didn't drink it. I think I poured it on
It was
you.
in your water skin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I collected it. I
poured it
collected
out of
He
there.
poured it out on my face. When
Oh,
he
good.
got
This
me.
is clarifying for Wendell because he just assumed that Jocko.
I don't want you to think I do that.
Like, well, it's here if you want it, and if you don't, that's fine too. I just wanted to share something from my culture with you.
I'm like, is this really from your culture?
What's the tea?
Yes, and I'll roll for deception for that.
Wait, hold up. So sticks and leaves from somewhere that's nowhere near your home.
Oh,
is-
see, China literally does that.
Yeah,
mean-
isn't like all tea just leaves
Yeah.
Yeah,
sticks? Like,
I mean, okay.
But I'm going to roll deception on the fact that I'm claiming this is like a thing that we always do in Jabonia. And that's a 17.
you have to save against it.
Okay, what do I have to?
You got to use wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. That's only a 14. Sorry. So that's a...
Well, what did you
It's 12 plus 2.
plus your deception? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's 2.
Chauncey might believe you.
Oh shit.
What is it?
6.
Plus 2. That's 8.
He sounds very convincing.
I'm like, okay. I believe him, but I also now think that I might want to avoid Jabonian cuisine if that tea was any indicator.
Yeah. Wendell's going to keep up this lie whenever he needs to impress you all.
Can I have some jerky?
It's not ready yet.
How long is it gonna take?
It's going to take like probably a good few hours.
He
But
just
we'll have
keeps
food.
doing the smoke. Just doing the smoke.
I'd like, get away from the jerky, Little Jack. Or the potential jerky.
Good stuff.
We're checking if they have chicken strips at Rock and Roll Diner. So I gotta find these
Remember that one?
That has 320 views.
I love it.
Oh, a lot of those are me.
Does Destiny know about it?
I don't know if I ever actually showed her. I should.
Come on.
You shared that with her.
Our big thing lately was because we went and saw Thor, and they had a commercial for the new Coke Zero with sugar, and it goes, yeah, some people were excited when we announced the new Coke Zero sugar. Some people were skeptical. I just wanted, yeah, and some people were fucking pissed off.
So is jerky ready?
Yeah, I checked the jerky to it. I think it's ready. Perception check.
It's been long enough that
It's going to be
How
bad
long does it take to
good.
make jerky?
It takes a while. It takes a long time.
How long does it take?
It's like if you're doing it like by smoking it, it takes like, I'm guessing, a good 12 to 16 hours.
How long have we been here?
Only an hour or so.
Okay, yeah, because it took 5
Oh,
minutes
God.
for Wendell to decide to lie to all of you about the leaves and sticks of the tea.
Yeah, so it looks like raw-ish.
Could we just start eating the meat?
Or, I don't know.
Can I just
don't know
take
the process of making jerky?
I'll eat anything right now.
I have a rough idea of the process, but to be honest
I
with
mean,
you,
do you
I
like
don't.
cook it first, or
No, you
just-
cook it
just smoke
slowly.
Oh.
Like you smoke it. I mean,
Yeah,
that's.
yeah.
But I'm like, okay, good enough. I cut off a piece of it with my dagger and I throw it to Little Jocko.
I just catch it in my mouth. Do I have to roll for that?
Yeah, roll.
Oh,
Well, roll for Constitution. Yeah.
Oh, because I ate it? Or
Yeah.
oh, I just wanted to catch it in my mouth. Is that okay?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, you caught it. You already caught it.
Constitution.
Yeah.
You think deer's gonna make me sick? I can
Yeah,
handle
raw
deer.
deer. Goodness.
It's not that raw though. It's 8. I got 18.
Okay.
If Jocko does it, Wendell does it.
I mean, you
I
eat
cut off a
it.
piece. I'm like, come here, Wendell.
Is it really that? How raw is it though? Well, I'm good, but I just want to know like how
It would
raw
be.
is it?
It would be
Did
like
you
the
get
outside would
anything?
probably be cooked, but the inside would be very raw.
Okay.
Okay.
Jocko did it, so Wendell's doing it, and I'll roll. Is it Constitution?
Constitution. Yeah.
He got 17.
Okay. Yep.
This is great.
Chauncey, can I take more pieces and just cook it in my own thing?
I say,
cook it up.
nope, and I cut off another piece and I toss it to him.
Oh, okay. I grab it and I want to cook it some more in my own little.
I cut off a piece and I do it for Wendell too.
Wendell's full, but he thinks he needs to eat it to look cool, so he'll roll again.
Carla wants to move on.
Because he's not feeling
Carla,
good.
aren't you hungry?
Carla, you
No,
haven't eaten
I'm
for 2
I
days.
cut off a piece and I throw it to Carla.
Am I rolling Constitution again to see if I'm doing okay?
No, just one roll's fine.
Oh, cool.
So.
And I cut off a piece and I throw it to Oprah too.
Yeah, I just devour it.
Yeah, also roll for Constitution. Chris.
10.
Okay.
No.
You feel slightly upset.
I already felt that way.
Yeah, it tastes it's like kind of raw-ish on the inside and bloody and slightly smoked on the outside. That's how it tastes.
We should open a
great.
restaurant.
Slightly smoked.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That could be really good.
Yeah. We'll think about it. But
Okay. Well, it's worth thinking about our dreams.
I'll choose the drink menu.
All right, so what are you guys doing now?
Anyone want any more tea before I dump this?
We're talking about restaurant plans. We continue
Yeah.
discussing it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wonder if the restaurant that you had named earlier, Le Petit, what was it?
Le Petit Déjeuner.
I wonder if it's actually, maybe we could buy it.
That would be a wonderful idea.
I have a ton of gold. I have like 165. Is that enough to buy a restaurant?
I don't know.
Did you ever give the 70 gold I gave you to Oprah?
I did.
Oprah could finance it, and I have more gold at home too. If we go there, they clearly know my father and my uncle. I bet we could get it.
We probably wouldn't even need to get the goblet.
That's more of a
If
personal.
we ran the most successful restaurant in Jabonia,
Let me.
Are any of us good?
we would be kings in
Cooks?
our own rights.
Why would it
I
be the
will
most
give you-
successful? Oh, because it already is? Is it already, like, an upstanding...
In my eyes, there is no finer eater.
Oh, okay.
Like,
You just
I
keep
ate
the
there.
crew there.
I ate there once when I was 6 years old, and it changed my life. But
Okay.
I do see your point. I'm not entirely convinced just because Langorian Goblet has been a long-term thing for me. But that really could be a feasible action, and I'm willing to think about it.
Look, if you're going to go all in on the restaurant, you can forget the goblet. I can forget my parents' murder. If we're just going to go all in on the restaurant.
Holy!
Oh.
I kind
Here.
of like it.
Let's
No. Can I make to take Chauncey's hand? I don't want to forget your parents, murderer.
Me neither, but this restaurant is happening now.
We're not
I
even
can't
there
keep-
yet.
I can't keep living in the past.
This is great.
And I think Le Petit
Déjeuner.
Déjeuner is the future.
I make a vow to you right now. I will be with you through Le Petit Déjeuner. I will be with you through finding your parents' murder if that's what you want. And if I have to go get the Langorian Goblet by myself, I will do that without you.
Can we?
Just not to burden you.
I had a fantastic idea just now. So this is what we do. I just thought we could use the restaurant to find my parents' murderers and get the Langorian Goblin all in one fell swoop.
This is the best fucking idea that Wendell's ever heard.
So this
And
is
he
what-
hasn't even heard it yet.
So this is what we do, see? Okay, we're gonna buy Le Petit Déjeuner, and we're gonna host a night where all members of this cult get half off. They're not gonna be able to resist the savings. The food will be delicious.
Like, Wendell collapses into Chauncey's arms with gratitude because he thinks this idea sounds so good. And we invite my uncle too.
This is what we do. So this goblet
There's
is
so much intensity.
this
happening
goblet
right now.
is pretty famous, right?
Yeah, I should say so. Yes.
So we post a large reward for a contest. An Angorian Langorian Goblet look-alike contest. Whoever brings the one that looks the most like it wins a prize. Now, the prize is going to be so huge that the holder of the real goblet will want to bring it and use it to win the contest.
That sounds wonderful. I want to throw in one thing.
Yeah, let's...
Wendell was so charmed by how kind that was.
No one knows what the Langorian goblet looks like.
Well, how would you know that you have it when you have it?
The only two people who know what it looks like are my uncle and my father.
Has he described it to you?
He said I would know.
Then you'll know. But no one... Ooh. Well, just fell back in my own plan right there.
Like, well, also he didn't say I would know. He said, when he was telling the story, he was like, he tried to pretend he didn't take it, but of course I would know the Langorian goblet. Anyone would know it.
So this is what we do then. We can't let anyone know that we are the owners of this restaurant. We have to send an invitation to your uncle saying that we have a wine so fine to fully appreciate it, it must be drunk from the Langorian goblet.
That is wonderful. That's how we'll do it.
Okay. So, do you have any idea who currently owns this eatery, this establishment?
I've heard names of Large Jed, but I've never met him in person. Jed.
Well, then
Large Jed.
Then Large Jed's our man. Let's go find him and we take off.
Like, we start running towards Shady Glen.
Hey, is the pine cone still with us?
Yeah, he's been napping. And Wendell still has his arm a day, arm and leg power that he hasn't used yet.
Oh, yeah.
But he's been thinking about it.
Yeah, so you guys are running along the path now?
I like to imagine, and Chauncey can deny this, but like I like to imagine that like I'm trying to put my arm around you and like run with you like as we laugh. Like I don't know what's going exactly. Everybody's like, ha ha ha.
What's everyone else doing?
Just shaking my head and following.
Yeah, I've been like carving a steak out of a piece of wood that I found.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Jocko's running too. He's running.
Like, can I turn around and say, Lil Jocko, we're going to need a head waiter.
Someone's climbing the corporate ladder to sous chef.
Oh my god.
And do you want to call it a game thing?
It's up to you guys.
No, I'm good to call it a game. I feel like we got a lot done today.
Sure. Yeah. Up to you.
Oh man.
Wow.
Wait, while you guys are running, you guys are like jogging for, I don't know, an hour or so. Caleb, Chris, and Weston, you guys' characters start feeling really sick.
Oh no! No! No!
That's so good. Yeah, great.
That's
Oh.
that's where we are.